All right, man. Listen, guys, this is going to be a guerrilla style type video. We're going to just get through the facts, get to the truths, and just point out how people in the YouTube community and just people in general are, lack of better words, full of absolute and utter. So if you don't know and you're walking in blind here on what's going on and the little drama that's going on, well, I mean, there's drama with everybody with me, right? Like, you know, I call it a lot of people, call it a lot of bullshit, call it a lot of the lies, call it a lot of misconceptions, and just quite frankly, crappy behavior by, you know, a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people in the Call of Duty community. And there usually is a, you know, plenty of that to go around. So, you know, I'm never short on content. But this one, I don't feel I finished it. And like I said, if you walked in dry on this, let me wet you up a bit here. So it all started, right? I made some videos. Driftor, long story short, is upset or has been upset at me because in the past I've made jokes about, you know, him being feminine and, you know, and it's pretty obvious he is. You know, he mentioned himself that he has the testosterone of a 95-year-old man, had to get testosterone replacement therapy, and that he shaved for the first time at 30 years old. And that, you know what, I just make jokes, and, you know, I said he might be, you know, quite frankly, not sure what he is, what he represents, or what he identifies himself as. And I've made jokes about that, and, you know, have made it very clear that they are jokes. And Drift0r has got upset about that. He has tried to flag my videos in the past. He has admitted that as well, you know, through his own words. Said, yes, I did try to strike down your videos, but YouTube considered them, you know, not against the terms of services, which they aren't, because even as much as YouTube likes to censor people, my videos for the most part are actually very well done on my part. If I can, you know, pat myself on the back, that I walk that line between what is allowed and what isn't allowed, and I have people to, you know, make sure I am doing that as well. Like I say, tried to flag my videos, and then, like, you know, I made some jokes on Twitter about how he's paid by Activision, which is obviously jokes because, you know, he's not actually, you know, that's not true as well. Let's keep it real there. He is paid by Activision. All these guys are paid by Activision. Everybody who has ever, in any way whatsoever, flown down to a Call of Duty event to capture early gameplay, has stayed at a hotel, has had their food, has their flight, has their hotel paid for. You are paid by Activision. I don't care if you want to admit that or not, but I hate to break it to you, you're paid by Activision. Activision paid you to go down and play and capture gameplay early and look like you're a reputable Call of Duty channel, and then have the advantage of having the gameplay before anybody else, getting in their search rhythm, algorithm, getting just, you know what, money through uploads from YouTube with content that 99% of the other Call of Duty YouTuber doesn't have access to, but you were chosen. So if you want to admit that or not, like, that's cool. Like, I'm not saying there's a big bag of cash, but that's been proven in the past too as well by White Boy 7th Street that, you know, Machinima had a deal with Activision to pay these guys $20,000 for COD Ghosts, I believe it was. And, you know, these are all videos I've done before in the past. So, you know, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, you know, trust me, it's true. Believe me, 110%. I'm not out here trying to, you know, tell you lies. You can go and look at my past videos and see all that for yourself. Hundreds of thousands of views on these videos that showcase this. Anyways, so back to Driftor's picture here and what's going on. So anyways, Driftor was very upset about me making fun about his sexuality and said constantly that, you know what, 8 thoughts, you know what, buddy, you know what, man, like, you made me lose money. Like, I've lost so many sponsorship deals because of this, which I've already said doesn't make sense because it's 2019. It's all about that hashtag equality, hashtag inclusion. And then if that's the case, then you could sue these companies, or they could, you know, make them look really bad by saying I was denied a sponsorship because they questioned my sexuality and et cetera, and, like, you know, that's not true, right? That's fake news, right? That's not true. And this right here even shows it even more so why I believe Driftor is completely and utterly full. Oh yeah, I forgot. He tried to say he was going to sue me. That's an important part. He's going to sue me for libel. Send me a direct message. Like, I don't have anything to do with your account getting banned on Twitter. Like, I got banned off Twitter, if you don't know, but your friends were harassing my wife. That was a lie. It's one person. We know who it is. It's Blue. Everybody knows that. It's quite common. I'm not throwing him under the bus. Everyone knows it's Blue. It's one guy. That's his thing. He does. He harasses. He's a good troll. He's a really good troll. So he's trolling Driftor. So it's one guy. And then right here, he said he's trying to sue me. Canadian libel slander laws are much stricter. And trying to say I was slander and libel about saying that, you know, I question his sexuality. Meanwhile, this video right here exists. So that's the point I want to get to, and that's really, you know, the finishing blow here is that, like, this guy right here, girl, this dude's dressed up as a girl, whatever it is going on here, whatever things are happening, like, yeah, no, me making fun of his sexuality, concerning he says he has a self-professed 95-year-old testosterone level and looks like a girl and shaved for the first time when he was 30, is what caused his sponsorship. But this video is uploaded in 2013. we're going on almost 7 years, 6 years and 3/4. Almost 7 years ago, this guy uploads this video. And like, not only does he upload this video, but like, it's not like he just like takes a funny picture and like, oh, I lost a bet with my buddy here, Pone Star for Hire, you know, and I have to dress up in cross dressing now. No, like he full on goes like, just watch, just watch, just watch, and let's just finish this off. I mean, like, really? Okay, yeah, it's my fault that you don't have any sponsorships, or rather you have a ton, but I guess you lost some or something that you didn't actually show any proof or have any actual logistical proof, just anecdotal, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, 6 years ago, this dude 7 years ago did this video, and I'm the guy that, by making jokes about him not shaving until he was 30 and not, you know, being the most masculine man in the world. Yeah.
Hey boys, how do you like my new look? I honestly think I look way sexier than I thought I would, and I feel very
oh my god. Oh, this is so gross. I'm freaking out. Oh my god. Yep, alright, Drifter. Sure, buddy. My fault. Yep.
You're right now, you just couldn't keep your hands off of me.
Alright. Okay. If anyone is smelling something right now, you smell that? You smell it, Driftor's cooking? A bunch of bullshit and lies. Dude, bro, I'm gonna sue you for libel for making jokes about, yes, you are paid by Activision, that is true, and that I made fun jokes about your sexuality, and this video exists on the internet, and you're dancing around in drag, seductively licking your lips, like as if you're having a really good time with that. And I'm not one to judge, man. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to be, if that's what you was all about, if you want to, you know what, like, I've never ever said that's bad. I never ever like made fun of you for being this person. I'm just pointing out what I think is my personal opinion of what is going on Driftor, and my personal opinion on Driftor is that through the evidence being put forth in front of me, Driftor's sexuality is definitely in question, and there's nothing wrong with that. I ain't no hate in the heart here for anyone out there who happens to identify as LGBTQ, LMNOP, alphabet group of people. Not at all. I don't care at all, and I ain't mad at you as well. You know what? Cool. You get paid by Activision to make Call of Duty videos, and it may or may not influence your, you know, your opinion about the game because you form relationships with these people, and you know what? That's cool too, man. It's capitalism. You know, hey, get that money. But like, you know what? You can't, I guess, get upset for me for pointing out my personal opinion and what seems to be factual evidence beholden in front of everybody and the thousands of people that are going to watch this video, who will hopefully subscribe and smash that like button, baby. So I'm not sure like what I'm supposed to, what I'm doing wrong here. Like I wish you would try to sue me. That would be the funniest thing in the world. Like I wish for 110% you'd waste all your money and time and also destroy any like channel that you have, because if like you actually or anybody tried to sue another YouTuber for making jokes like I have, it would be like front page news, and every commentary channel from like Leon Lush to Pyrocynical to even Keemstar, who hates me, to like anybody, for Dolan Dark, Colossal's Crazy, everybody out here, even PewDiePie, who's my personal and close friend, the Swedish meatball himself. How you doing, PewDiePie? Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Congratulations on your marriage there, and we'll work together on that video pretty soon. But yeah, it's it would be like, you know, because it would be like the biggest form of censorship and someone trying to set a precedent in the history of YouTube. So it's like this guy is the biggest clown in the Call of Duty community. I mean, like, my favorite thing also, I want to point this out, this sort of nothing to do with this, but kind of does doing with it to finish this guy off finally. The best thing I love about Driftor's videos is watching him read his commentary off of his monitor in front of him, because he can't even like actually do a whole video without having notes put out in front of him, and he has to read off him while he's doing his commentary. If you haven't noticed that recently, go back and watch his videos, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Dude is 110% an absolute and utter buffoon. Pseudo-intellectual moron. Honestly, just, yeah, wow. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, 8 thoughts, rocking out once more, rocking the boat, hitting you with some lightning bolts of truth. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, like I said earlier, subscribe, hit that like button if you liked the video. If you didn't like this video, well then you know what, man, do your duty, hit that dislike button and leave a mean comment down below. I'm sure we'll get some of those. And last but not least, and really most importantly, my pedigree chums, and even enemies, haters out there, y'all stay black and don't let the honky cracker reptilian shapeshifter building a moon-based harp. There's probably chemtrails, 9/11s, job, the big roads, college, flat, fake out, Bill Hicks. Or I just heard the folks gay. White men